It's time for conservatives from all walks of life to stand together and vote our values in November. Let me hear you. Do you believe that your representatives' vote should reflect your values? Yes. Do you believe that your taxes are too high? Yes. Do you think that you have the right to own guns? Yes. Do you think that U.S. citizens shouldn't rely so much on welfare? Yes. Do you think we shouldn't be enforcing our borders? Yes. Do you think that the private market, not government, should be creating jobs? Yes. Congratulations, you're all conservatives. Lots of us Texans are fiscal and social conservatives, but some of us don't vote that way. That's the message from Kevin Jackson. It's the message from Apostle Claver of RagingElephants.org. You remember him from our previous Tea Parties. Many of these conservatives are Black and Hispanic, and they make the same personal choices as white conservatives. But the Democrat Party has worked hard for many years to convince these Black and Hispanic voters that liberal policies are good for them. And it's ironic because areas run by liberal politicians are often remarkable for their high levels of poverty and unemployment. So tonight, we're introducing a project called Vote Your Values. This is going to be our focus from now through the election. With this project, we're going to reach out to these conservatives to affect what we do on Election Day. Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, we conservatives must stand together and vote based on our common values. Elections have consequences. We've been reminded of that over and over again. On the federal level, conservatives find the closest thing to a home right now in the minority party. While conservative grassroots groups have been really effective in shaping public opinion, we do not currently have the votes to stop legislation that offends our values. And our elected officials too often ignore their party platforms. We want to make it clear tonight the Tea Party Patriots will not form a third political party. Third-party movements in this country have been divisive and unsuccessful. Instead, we believe that it's time for all Americans to rise up and demand appropriate reform within their own parties. Citizens can and should participate in their parties in order to drive their parties in the right direction. When it comes to voting, it's very easy to focus on the names at the top of the ballot. But if we want quality in our state and federal level candidates, we've got to identify and support quality candidates who are down ballot. So, in Vote Your Values, when we're working in red areas like Montgomery County, our goal in Vote Your Values is to increase turnout to the polls by educating citizens about everybody on that ballot. We've started that in our open meetings every Tuesday night. In blue areas, the North Houston Tea Party Patriots will work with local groups. We will encourage conservatives who voted for progressives in the past to take a look at what voting for progressives got them. And in November, encourage them to vote their values. In this election year, we have a tremendous chance to persuade conservatives to vote their values. Everybody sees that Nancy Pelosi and the Democrat-controlled Congress have aggressively pushed progressive policies onto Americans who don't want them. It's time to get rid of Pelosi and throw those progressives out of office. If you believe that people should vote their values and you want to join a conservative effort to make that happen, join us. We need you. You want to help get rid of Chet Edwards? What about Gene Green? How'd you like to get rid of Sheila Jackson Lee? Good. Join us. I'm asking you guys to go onto our website. If you haven't gotten the account yet, get one, update it. Join us in this effort. Email us, contact us in some way. If you're part of a group that could help with this effort, contact us. In the center of the program you got tonight, there's a description of the Vote Your Values project. You can read about that and figure out how you want to get involved. What will you do? That's the question for tonight. What will you do from now on? It's not enough to simply attend tea parties. The North Houston Tea Party Patriots and our other groups participating in this tea party call on you to get active now so that we can take back America. Thanks so much for joining us this evening.
Julie Turner, ladies and gentlemen.